time has finally arrived for us to start putting together our handmade sugan chair. We're going to start by connecting the stringers here to the leg with the joint known as a through wedged tenon. It is an ancient joint, and if you look for it, you'll find it all over the place in traditional furniture. First thing we'll do is grab the stringer we squared in one of the recent videos, throw it into our vise, give it a go off the old spoke shave. Back outside now in the sun, lads, and we're going to drill out a mortise through where the marking is here. So we're just going to place it down on the floor, line up our bit, put 1 foot up here, and just start drilling. I've also found that drilling a pilot hole with this little fella here kind of helps the bit and brace go in a bit better. When a tree is first cut down, the wood is full of moisture. Now it can take months or years for the wood to properly dry out. Like this beech here was only cut down a month ago, and you can still feel the fact that it's very wet. So we're making a chair at the minute, and we need this tenon here to fit into this mortise. But since the wood is wet, when they slowly begin to dry over the next few months and years, the joint will become loose. So what we're doing is we have a bit of gravel over the fire here, and I'm just sticking the tenon in the bowl of gravel, and that should dry out the tip of it, so that eventually it's lost all its moisture, it's shrunk to as small as it's going to get, and then when we put it in the tenon like so, or we put it in the mortise, it'll slowly kind of clamp down on it as it dries, making it an even stronger, tighter joint. I have a bit of teak here as well, I salvaged from a boat I was fixing, so we're just going to grab our tenon saw here and cut down a little wedge for ourselves. We have our wedge ready to go. Now we can just grab this gent saw here and cut a slit along the stringer for it. Now we can grab our stringer and grab our mallet and just tap them into place. Same goes on the other side. Then we can just line up the other side and hammer it into place. That should kind of widen the gap we made for the wedge. Then we can grab our wedge and slam it into place. Now it's important that the wedge runs perpendicular to the wood instead of parallel, otherwise it'll just split the leg open. Then we can use a really sharp chisel here just to clean off the excess. And that's the first of our through wedged tenons completed. That's the front section done there now. You can see on the contemporary one that was machined that we have perfectly perfect stringers here from the lathe. The true mortise and tenon, the wedges are all perfect, whereas our one here looks more rustic, we'll say, because we've only been using hand tools. So join us next time when we're going to try to be doing the back part here. Good luck.